Hi, Trish. How you doing? I've got your work up here, and where did it go? Oh, okay. I see what I did. Oh, I separated those. Okay, yeah. All right, here's your work right here. Now let's go ahead and go through the presentation. I've also got our requirements listed up here so that we can take a look to see where we are at. Okay, so you have your personal identity, your resume, and that's great. Now, technically, and eventually what we're going to do, technically your resume should be on your designer's letterhead. So as in your personal identity section, you're going to have three things. You're going to have your business cards, your letterhead, and a number 10 envelope. Okay, that would be considered the minimum that you would want to include in your designer's branding kit, so to speak. Your designer's branding, personal identity, development of your letterhead, your designer's letterhead, your designer's business card, and your design, and a number 10 envelope. Okay, those should all be designed at the same time, so they look like they're part of the same set. So this would be placed on your designer's letterhead. Now we're going to talk about the contents of your resume in coming, I think it's next week. So we're not really going to pay a whole lot of attention to this right now, but be assured we will definitely address that in depth. Okay. So this is your logo, Contreras Graphics. That's your logo. You would want to incorporate that somewhere in your letterhead. Now, I notice you're using color background on your card. Well, you know, that kind of is, boy, this is tough. Are you going to use a color background on your letterhead and your envelope? And obviously the answer there would be no, I'm not, because you don't want to muddy up everything with all that ink, right? Does that make sense? So my suggestion is to place your card on a white background using this kind of maroon colored ink instead of the reverse. Okay. It's gonna, now keep in mind, you can keep your card like this if you'd like, but I highly recommend not adding color to the back of your resume and of course to the back of the envelope. This kind of drop shadow back here, I definitely recommend you remove that. It almost looks like a mistake. It's so far from the Contreras. It looks like a mistake. So I would remove that. Plus you just don't need it. Okay, so we need your letterhead and your envelope. Okay, then we have over here your sample sheet, and it looks like you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces from your sample sheet. But if we come over here and we take a look at the requirements, a sample sheet is 5 images, not 4. Okay, so you're going to need to add a piece to your sample sheet. Next piece is your self promo. Okay, so I see. So that goes along with. Okay, so I'm seeing an inconsistency in your branding. Okay, here's your logo here. It's just this basic Contreras graphics. And then over here, you've got these wonderful logos. Either one of these, I think, would work excellent for your logo, but we've got a lot of inconsistency here. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that does not equal that. So that's a problem. You're going to have to. I think these are a lot nicer looking than this logo. So I would definitely think about settling on one logo and keeping with it throughout the entire presentation. That will help to solidify your branding. That will give some good, solid consistency. Okay, so now we have section 2, collateral design, brochure. This looks good. I've noticed you're showing a lot of work in black and white. Can you add color to this piece? I think it would add quite a bit. Also, when you're presenting work on a white background that has a white background itself, just take a little hairline black stroke. I'm talking about 1 pixel and place it around so we know where the file ends and the page begins. Again, that's when you have work that features a white background and you're showing it on a white background. Okay, so over here you have your individual ad layout, Memorial Day sale, all shirts 25% off, Ruck Up Apparel. Okay, if this is an ad, what do I do to get this shirt? Okay, so I'm looking at this ad, I go, okay, yeah, I want that. I want to get in on this. So what do I do? There's no information, no contact information. Where do I go from here? So if that's an ad layout, don't forget the pertinent information that would be included in an ad layout. Okay, and then you have your poster. Let me see something here. So collateral, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 collateral. And as you can see right here, come on now. As you can see right here, you're expected to have 5 collateral pieces. So right now you're missing a collateral piece. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're missing a collateral piece. Again, over here, honestly, it looks like you're reluctant to use color. Mitten Punk MXPX, $15. As for a poster, shouldn't there be more information here? Saturday, 8 o'clock at the intersection in Grand Rapids. I mean, shouldn't there be an address? Shouldn't there be some sort of a... Well, I guess that's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. This is your portfolio, so I'm not going to get into that. So that's your but I do want to mention that this is... can you show that? Can you use some color? It just seems like you're really super reluctant to use color. Collateral design, DVD, CD. I'm not seeing how this is a DVD design. I'm just not seeing it. Is this the cover or is it the whole thing? And I don't understand why there's the play movie and the scene selection and the CD design. I mean, this is the package design, right? So this isn't making sense to me. So maybe you can clarify that. Okay, and then you have your corporate design. I'm sorry, corporate identity. You have your logo, business card, and then if this is a letterhead, it should be presented at the same size. Again, black and white, though. Like I said, it just really seems like you're reluctant to use color. Okay, so you have this. This isn't the right size of a letterhead, so make sure you show that in the correct proportions. Business card, letterhead, and a number 10 envelope. Don't forget. So the very least that you would want to include in a corporate identity package is those 3. Well, actually 4. A logo, a business card, a letterhead, and a number 10 envelope. Corporate. Okay, I would not include this, and let me tell you why. Right now, actually, it looks like we're missing something here. Actually, no, we're not. We're good. You've got package design. Okay, so digital graphics design. I don't see your digital graphics design. Okay, and then electives are week 5. So see electives week 5. Okay, so package design. So let me go through this. I'm just trying to figure out where we're at now. So we have, let me see, you've got personal identity, you've got your sample sheet. You've got your collateral design. Don't forget you're missing one there. Okay, then you've got your corporate. Looks like you're missing your thumbnails process book. See, section 3 is thumbnails process book. You're missing that one completely, among some of the other things that I mentioned. Okay, so you'll want to take a look at that. And then corporate design. Okay, and then you have your package design. But I'm not seeing your web and digital media. Section 8, electives. Electives are next week, so we'll stop right there. Okay, so let me just, I'm going to go ahead and post this video, and I'll just go ahead and write up and add a little bit of a text line as to what you're missing. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments whatsoever, please don't hesitate to let me know. Okay, thank you.